Space Marine 2 is an upcoming action-packed video game set in the grim, dark universe of Warhammer 40,000. This game is highly anticipated after the success of the first game, which was released nearly 12 years ago. The first game was extremely well received and fans have been begging for a sequel ever since, especially after such a cliffhanger of an ending. It's been an almost cruel wait for fans of this setting, of this story, myself obviously included. So before we finally get our hands on Space Marine 2, I will fill you in with everything you need to know about the world, the setting, and the story so far, and anything else you may need to know before playing it. Let's get into it. So the game is set in the Warhammer 40,000 universe, a dystopian future where the Imperium of Man is constantly at war with various alien species and heretical factions. You play as
Captain Titus of the Ultramarines,
a chapter of the Space Marines, which are genetically modified superhuman soldiers created to protect the Imperium of Man. The game starts with an Orc invasion on a Forge world. This is no ordinary planet. As part of the Adeptus Mechanicus, the Imperium's tech priest sect, it's a hub for the production of war machines, especially the towering Warlord-class battle titans. These machines are invaluable assets in the Imperium's wars, making the defense of this planet of paramount importance. So why are the Orcs invading? The Orcs are a brutal and technologically primitive Xenos species. They are driven by a love of combat and desire to loot. The invasion of the planet serves a dual purpose for them. Firstly, the sheer scale of the invasion provides them with the large-scale combat that they crave. Secondly, the technological treasures, especially the battle titans, are a prize loot target for the Orcs, offering them the potential to increase their war-making capabilities. Leading the Orc invasion is Warboss Grimskull, a massive and cunning Orc leader. Unlike typical Orcs, who are often depicted as brutish and somewhat disorganized, Grimskull showcases a level of cunning and ambition that makes him particularly dangerous. His leadership galvanizes the Orcs, amplifying the invasion's threat. The initial line of defense against the Orc invasion is the Imperial Guard, the vast conscript army of the Imperium. While they are well trained and committed to defending the Imperium, they lack the specialized capabilities of units like Space Marines. The size and ferocity of the Orc invasion, combined with the leadership of Grimskull, has left the Imperial Guard on the brink of being overwhelmed. Recognizing the dire situation and the strategic importance of this planet, the Ultramarines chapter of the Space Marines intervenes. Captain Titus, along with a squad of fellow Ultramarines, is dispatched to the planet. Their primary mission is to repel the Orc invaders and safeguard the invaluable Warlord-class battle titans. So Captain Titus and a small squad of Ultramarines, veteran Sergeant Sidonus and battle brother Leandros, are dispatched to counter their invasion. As Titus and his Ultramarine squad venture deeper into the Forge world, they encounter the devastating aftermath of the Orc onslaught. The once bustling manufactorums and tech shrines lay in ruins, echoing the fierce battles that once took place. The scale of the destruction paints a bleak picture of the Orcs' ferocity. While the majority of the Imperial Guard forces on the planet have been decimated by the Orcs, Titus and his squad have come across remnants of these valiant defenders. These interactions serve as a testament to the resilience of human spirit. They faced overwhelming odds, and while many have fallen, the survivors continue to resist the invaders. During one of their skirmishes, Titus stumbles upon a mysterious psychic artifact. This relic of unknown origin emanates a potent energy, which Titus discovers when it shields him from what would have been a fatal exposure to the warp's corrupting influence. This immediate protective feature raises questions about the artifact's purpose and origins. Now, while its powers offer a semblance of hope, it also raises concerns among Titus's squad. The warp is a chaotic dimension, and anything associated with it is typically viewed with deep suspicion within the Imperium. The fact that Titus, a Space Marine captain, appears immune to the warp's influence due to the artifact makes the situation all the more complex. As the Ultramarines continue to combat the Orcs and explore the mysteries of the psychic artifact, subtle hints begin to emerge that the Orc invasion may not be the only threat on the planet. Shadows move in the periphery, and unseen forces watch the events unfold with keen interest. The Discovery segment is crucial as it transitions the game from a straightforward battle against Orcs to a multi-layered narrative with deeper mysteries and threats. The introduction of the psychic artifact, combined with Captain Titus's unexpected interaction with it, adds layers of intrigue to the overarching storyline. The fight against the Orcs takes a dramatic turn when the forces of Chaos, specifically the forces of Chaos Space Marine Lord Nemeroth, join the fray. Nemeroth plans to use the psychic artifact to ascend and become a demon prince. Leandros, one of Titan's squad members, begins to doubt Titus's loyalty to the Imperium due to the captain's resistance to the effects of the warp, the alternate dimension associated with chaos. This suspicion culminates in Leandros accusing Titus of heresy. The climax of the game sees Captain Titus confronting and battling Nemeroth high above the surface of the Forge World. After a fierce fight, Titus manages to defeat the Chaos Lord, thwarting his plans. Yet despite his victory, Titus's troubles are not over. Due to Leandros' accusations, the Inquisition, the Imperium's secretive and powerful organization that roots out heresy, takes an interest in the captain. The game concludes with Titus being taken into custody, with his fate left uncertain. So with the story of the first game out of the way, what do we know about the story of the highly anticipated sequel? Having successfully averted disaster in the first game, Captain Titus finds himself reported to the Inquisition by a doubting fellow Marine. Although he has been reinstated as we begin in Space Marine 2, he faces a demotion and now holds the rank of Lieutenant. The character of Captain Titus was formerly brought to life by the renowned Mark Strong, but has seen a change in vocal talent and is now being voiced by star of Vikings, Clive Standen. The narrative of this installment unfolds during the tumultuous times of the Fourth Tyranid War, seemingly spanning 2 distinct planets. There's also evidence suggesting Titus underwent the Rubicon Primaris, a perilous procedure that elevates the capabilities of an already highly enhanced and augmented Space Marine. This transformation means that Titus possesses enhanced speed, resilience, and intelligence, even more so than he had in the first game. I don't know about you guys, but that gets me excited. Now, regarding the Tyranids, these are a collective consciousness, bug-like extraterrestrials that have swiftly evolved to increase their lethality, once pushing the Ultramarines to the brink of extinction. The Tyranids present a complete, space-traversing ecosystem, consisting of diverse bioforms, yet all stemming from a shared genetic foundation. They rank among the most formidable intelligent species ever faced by humanity, viewing all life forms as mere sustenance. Their interstellar journeys are facilitated by their biochemical hive ships. They're intimidating to say the least. And that's pretty much everything we have so far on Space Marine 2. If you want me to go into more details regarding gameplay and things like that, then let me know in the comments down below. This is a game I've been looking forward to for a long time. All you need to do is go back through a few of our videos on this channel to see that I've covered stuff to do with 40k a few times. And 40k lore is something that absolutely fascinates me. I genuinely believe that it's one of the coolest and best and most in-depth fictional universes ever created. I'd more than love to cover some more 40k lore on this channel if you guys want to see that. Again, let me know in the comments down below. That's it from me today, my friends. Thank you all so much for watching. Keep gaming, keep exploring the lore, and I'll see you next time on Explore.